What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Howard, and we are back with episode 26 of WWE Supercard. We are currently in the middle of the ring domination. If we look here, I just claimed the Survivor Bray Wyatt, and we are now on to the WrestleMania card, which I've heard is possibly Triple H, but I cannot confirm that yet. I basically want to... I just want to come down here, go to the Fusion Chamber, and we're going to claim an epic fusion right here. This is going to be my first epic fusion, so let's see what we're going to get. And we get a Sasha Banks. That is awesome. I'm looking to... I'm going to see if I can fill up a legendary one. I might... just throw in like a legendary pro or something, but I'm gonna have to go and unlock a couple of things, I think. Oh no, I do have one there, so we'll throw him in, and let's just see if we have any other cards other than legendaries we can throw in to maybe fill the rest of it up. If not, I'll go and just unlock a legendary card really quick. And when we go to Survivor, I think I have a couple Season 1 Survivor cards. Let's see. Yep, so why don't we go ahead and throw Emma in there. And I think, let's take that out. I can actually... Yeah, you know what? Why don't we do this? I will throw in some lower tier cards if I can find any. Well, I guess I can just do that, right? That works. Yeah, that'll work. So this will take 3 days. I'll have this. Let's see, today. So I should have this Monday before Raw, and that will be good. I'm also going to go to my cards, and because I just got that epic Sasha Banks, I'm just going to switch up this picture on there, and I think that looks cool. We also are finishing up King of the Ring. Currently, I really didn't energize at all in like the first half of this King of the Ring. If you look at the very beginning, I was energized just, because it was the beginning of the King of the Ring, and then I just didn't energize for like, I don't know, 12 hours, maybe 15 hours, and then I woke up and I just played as much as I could, and it's mostly bots, so I ended up getting back into the top 8, finished in 7th place, and I think, let me check, 2nd place is actually a bot. Well, the first 3 places, maybe even the first 4, are all bots, so I'm looking to maybe even get a WrestleMania card out of this King of the Ring. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'm in a quarterfinal match in the Season 1 King of the Ring here. I finished in 5th place. And really, those King of the Rings are coming in handy for fusion food, as you just saw, because they don't count as much as a Season 2 Survivor card, but it's still, you get like 400 points from the Survivor cards, and you get maybe 800 from the WrestleMania cards, so, you win a Season 1 King of the Ring every 2 days, and that's some good fusion food, especially when the fusions take just as long when you're getting to the epic, legendary, and Survivor fusions. I have my WrestleMania Big Show in there, which if you saw the last episode, I got from my King of the Ring. I'm just training him up, and I'm also training up the PCC AJ Styles. Again, he is only a single card, so I'm not going to get a pro out of that, but he does make my Road to Glory deck, and he should stay in there for at least at least a couple more Road to Glories, I would assume, unless I somehow get lucky and fill up with, like, Survivor Fusion Pros. But I think that's going to take a little while, just based on how long the fusions take. And you really have to get lucky if you want, pros of really any tier, but especially Survivor tier. So why don't let's see, I'll throw my Undertaker up at the top, and I'll throw the Rock in, and then that'll be good. We'll win 5-4. I've been dealing with a terrible... I've had a terrible problem with the card limit. I think after I train away all my cards, I still have 140 cards or something. So I'm only able to pull 10 or so cards at a time. You'll probably, see, there's the card limit. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards before I fill it up on the card limit. So that's kind of a pain in the butt, but at the same time, I'm kind of almost stacking picks without trying, which, isn't the worst thing in the world. Once I run out of titles, I'll still have a ton of picks to kind of ride on for a while, and then I can find out if I need to get any more, or if I can just kind of grind out the end of the ring domination. Today is Friday, so I got the Bray Wyatt card this morning, and well, I think I should be alright, at least on my main account, getting the WrestleMania Seth Rollins card. If we go over and look at my second account, same thing happened in the King of the Ring, where I didn't play for the first, half of it, and I ended up working my way up the same, but I finished tied in 8th place, so I'm waiting to find out if I'm going to make the quarterfinals. I'm not 100% sure. I do have a fusion going here. It is an epic fusion as well. That will be done tomorrow, and I will definitely update you guys on what I get there. Why don't we go ahead and look at this? I think I've been training up this John Cena. He is done, so why don't we go ahead and go to my cards and go over to Legendary, Combinable, and I believe he is ready to be pro'd. Yes, so I'm going to unlock him. This is the one that is not done, so I'm going to make sure he's locked. These two are unlocked. I'm going to go ahead and put the tokens on this guy. I think I'm just going to go all power charisma on this one, because my other John Cena Pro is a little bit more balanced, and we'll combine him up. And then now I can start training him up in the ring domination, and he's not too far off from the other cards in my ring domination deck, as I have a lot of legendary pros. So I'm just going to train him up with whatever cards I have here, and then we'll go play a ring domination match, and we'll go see if I made the quarterfinals or not. If I don't, I can just start another King of the Ring up, and hopefully, I plan on playing a lot with the event this weekend, so I should be able to, keep energized and actually function in this in the next King of the Ring. But I think that the main problem was it was Tuesday night into Wednesday. Or no, it was Wednesday that I started the King of the Ring, and because Wednesday is kind of like the one day off from Supercard, where there's no event, and you just kind of, at least I usually just don't really play as much, so I just kind of said screw it, and I did other stuff that I had been wanting to get done, and that just kind of got away from me. I went to bed without energizing all day, and then I slept all night without energizing, and I woke up and I was like 3-20 or something, and then I just went on. I think I ended up losing like 1 or 2 matches after that, and came back to like 24-21. I think the record was, but there were a lot less bots in this King of the Ring, as it was a Survivor King of the Ring, and I think just because of that, that's kind of why I finished tied for 8th place. I feel like I've never won out on the coin flip or the coin toss when you tie for 8th place. I've tied for 8th place a bunch of times, and even in the cases where I felt like I should have definitely, been the 8th slot based on tiebreakers or whatever it is you want to base it on, I've never, been the person that gets in when there's a tiebreaker going on. So I'm crossing my fingers that I will be able to get in. And if not, we'll just start up another King of the Ring. But this is a Survivor King of the Ring, so making the semifinals is enough to, kind of benefit my account. And that's what I'm looking to do. I'm definitely going to go for the Survivor Bray Wyatt on this account. I'm going to try for the WrestleMania card, but I'm definitely not spending any money on this account, so if I get it, it'll be from just playing a lot and probably staying up and getting a lot of playtime in. So why don't we just go ahead and play a couple exhibition matches. I currently have my 2 newest Survivor Divas in my exhibition deck, Charlotte and Nikki Bella, and I don't really usually win whenever I play them, but I'm just kind of training them up because I'm hoping I'll get a pro at some point, or even just a diva that works in a tag team. I only have up and right arrow divas. I don't have any left or down arrow divas, at least nothing better than like a legendary single. So that would be helpful if I could get either maybe a legendary Bayley like we just saw that guy had, or maybe another Survivor diva that could be a pro. That would be nice. I don't know what I'm looking to get, honestly, but after this game, I'll go show you guys. I have a ton of single divas, both Legendary and Survivor, that are just dying to be pro'd. And, it's getting to the point where almost any diva reward would be, beneficial. Except Cameron, of course. Cameron is never beneficial. But, I'm hoping for a Survivor Diva from a King of the Ring, which is why I was really hoping to get into these quarterfinals. And I'm also hoping for, a Legendary Diva, which I could also possibly get from just making the quarter finals in this King of the Ring. So, I mean, it's kind of a win-win, assuming I get a pro, which is always the goal. Alright, so we got about a minute left. I'm going to go show you guys my divas that I have currently. And, so I have a Survivor Paige, I have a Survivor Sasha Banks, a Survivor Natalya, Survivor Charlotte, a Survivor Nikki Bella. I have a Nikki Bella Pro, a Paige Epic Pro. I have a Legendary Single Brie Bella, a Legendary Single Paige, Bayley, Naomi, Natalya, Eve, and then of course I have a Bayley Ultra Rare Pro, which I think I'm going to unlock for the Fusion Chamber if I need it in the future. And it's just they're starting to stack up. I know there's more divas that I could get, obviously, that wouldn't be pros, but I'm definitely hoping for a Diva Pro, whether it's Survivor or Legendary. And if I could get a left or a down arrow Pro, that would be, or even just a single, that would be helpful, so I could have like a working tag team. You know, I currently have a good, solid Road to Glory deck of Legendary Pros. I also have, why don't we switch over just to see them all. I have a single Survivor Seth Rollins, a Kevin Owens, a Dean Ambrose, and a Ryback. So if I get the Bray Wyatt, that will make my fourth single superstar. And, you know, I'm hoping I get a pro in the future. I mean, Ryback isn't that great of a card, but a Dean Ambrose, a Kevin Owens, a Seth Rollins, all of those would be, you know, helpful to me in some way. If we go over and look, I have a ton of epic cards that I'm basically just going to be throwing into the fusion chamber when I need them, and you know, it's good to keep these cards even if you have a higher level deck. I know on my main account I have a major problem of keeping cards to throw in the fusion chamber, and I have so many Legendary Pros that I've been waiting. I've locked them and kept them because the only really way to fully get all the points out of them is to put them into a WrestleMania Pro. And I haven't had a ton of WrestleMania Pros. I've only had 4, and I think I've only threw Legendary Pros into 3 of them because one of the others I was trying to get out, and it looks like I did make the quarterfinals. That is awesome. So I finished 8th place, and I'm facing the first place Matt, and it looks like I already do have 1 point on him. I'm going to go ahead and look at the last couple matchups I have faced him in to see what cards he has. So it looks like game 32 I did lose to him. He has an uncommon single. He has a super rare uncommon tag, which I can definitely beat. A Survivor Pro Finn Balor, which I can beat with my Undertaker. Or I could actually beat with my Finn Balor. So I think what I'm going to do is, for the next game, I'll probably put both my Survivor Pros in the single slots, just to give me a better chance at that. And then the tag team will kind of be based on luck, because any of my tag teams will beat the super rare uncommon tag, and none of them are going to beat the Survivor Pro tag he has down here. And I think that would give me a better chance overall. Looks like he has a Survivor Pro Diva in the single slot as well. And if we go up here, let's see if we can see anything new. His Diva tag team is a Survivor Pro and a Legendary Pro. So his Divas are a lot better than mine. Doesn't look like I'm going to win the Diva matchups. And let's see if I can find... Nope, doesn't look like I know what else he has for a single card. But I have a very good chance of winning, assuming I get the right matchup. So I'm going to be looking to not get Diva matchups, and I'm going to be looking for single matchups, and if I get a tag, that super rare tag team that he has would probably be the best bet. While that's going, I'm just going to go see where I am in the King of the Ring on my main. I think, we're about to start the quarterfinals on here as well. So I'm not going to make you guys wait for this one, but if we look really quick in the standings, I believe ADE and Doug are the only other humans. If we look here, so that is a human, and if I end up facing ADE, based off the matchups that I've seen, it looks like I can definitely win over them. I'm gonna just check out Frankensteiner. I think that's a bot. Yes, it is. And let's see, what is... I'm going to look up Doug. Doug, I know I've lost a couple matches to. So he has Survivor Pro Single Diva. Let's see. So we look pretty even, although one of his tag teams is WrestleMania single tag team. So I have a very slight advantage over him, which is good because most of the matchups mean I think I could win. Assuming that I switch that AJ Styles with my John Cena, our tag team and our single spots there would pretty much be identical. The same can be said for the single diva slot, and he has an Andre the Giant, and I have a Nakamura. I'm assuming he also has Nakamura since that's his picture. Yep, and I have my Andre the Giant. So it's gonna come down to basically just luck of the draw if I end up having to face him. Let's see if I can find out what his Diva tag is. So he does have he has like identical Diva cards to me, and really the only tiebreaker would be that WrestleMania tag that he has. So I might switch up my cards depending on what his other tag team is, and then I could maybe make sure I have WrestleMania Pros in all of the single slots, and not worry about having having to lose a singles match unless it came down to like a coin toss. Alright, so we're gonna go one last time, check out this matchup, and so he is winning 2-1, and while we're waiting, let's just play one more Ring Domination match to try and make progress on this legendary card. I really, really wish I could just start on the Survivor card since I'm in Survivor tier. I think that makes more sense. I know a lot of people might disagree, but if I'm in the Survivor tier, a legendary card isn't gonna benefit me in any way, especially when it's a Ryback, to be honest. I have a full Road to Glory deck of Legendary Pros. Even if I get a really good Legendary card, odds are I'm not going to need it. So, even if they don't want to allow me to play for the event card, I think I should at least be able to play for the Survivor card right off the bat. And maybe just let us play for 2 cards and have it take a little bit longer, or something along those lines, because it just seems so tedious to play for a card that's literally just gonna get thrown away or like put into the fusion chamber like the first chance that I get. I would really enjoy a legendary Rock or legendary Shawn Michaels. And if those were the legendary cards in an event, then I guess I wouldn't mind playing for them. But, that's why you can edit your deck. You can edit your deck and drop down to a lower tier at any time and play for a lower tier card if you want it. I would like the opportunity to just play for the cards that would benefit me. And to be honest, they're only going to really benefit you, assuming it's a pro. I mean, the single Survivor cards are not going to make my Road to Glory deck, so I don't understand why I wouldn't be able to play for that right off the bat. I don't know. What do you guys think? I definitely get why they want to make it a little bit more difficult to get pros, but the way this game is set up, you almost definitely have to spend money to get that third card. And we're just gonna sit here and wait for the last 30 seconds. We are 2-2. If I win this matchup, I will be incredibly surprised. But you never know, right? You can see my Road to Glory and my Ring Domination deck on the left and right. They are getting better. For my main account, I might be putting up my decks on this account in the background here for future videos, but I figured my main account is kind of the thing that matters most. But alright, let's see what's going to happen. And Yeah, he won. So let's go ahead and just check out how that first game ended. So I beat his tag team, and yeah, it was the Diva matchup. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is switch out my Finn Balor for John Cena. I'm going to max them out. And really, I don't have to energize any other cards because my Divas aren't going to win. And both my tag teams will either win or lose depending on the tag team that we face. So, we look at the rewards real quick. I'm either going to get a legendary card or I'll be able to go on and go for a survivor card. If I get a legendary card, a Diva would be very helpful. Superstar, not so much. But we'll go from there when we get there, or we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be posting more videos of 2K16 and continuing my Uncharted playthrough as well. Probably today and tomorrow. Just leave a comment down below if you want to talk about, where you are in the Ring Domination. Do you think we should be able to play for, the first card should be for the card of our deck tier, or do you like the way it is? Do you like the challenge? Do you have the time? Do you have the money? I know a lot of people complain they just don't want to spend money, which I completely understand. It's a free-to-play game. I think you should be able to go for the cards that you want. But with that being said, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys real soon.